What's up, homies? Hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. Fantastic week. Hope you're staying safe. Hope you're staying healthy. I want to bring you a video today on how to strengthen your feet, how to strengthen your ankles, help you prevent ankle injuries, ankle sprains, broken ankles. But before I get into this, I want to let you know I am not a doctor. I am not a physical therapist. I've just studied the body a lot, studied anatomy. I've studied the foot a lot, done a lot of reading on it. So I want to give you my 6 best tips. And if you are undergoing any pain, any swelling in the ankle, please do not do these exercises without speaking to a licensed doctor or physical therapist. Enjoy the video. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is walk around your house barefoot more often. As you see here, there are 29 muscles inside the foot. I'm sure many of you didn't know that. I definitely didn't know that before I started studying the foot. The foot isn't paid attention to enough. And if you really think about it, the foot is like the bottom of the flagpole. It takes all the brunt of the action. So if our feet aren't strong, how is the rest of the body, the rest of the chain gonna look? As I always talk about, most important thing is we want to do things that are efficient, productive with our time. And one of the best ways to get your feet stronger and get your feet to really feel the ground, get out of shoes, get out of socks, is to get into your bare feet more often. When you start to walk around the house with your bare feet on different surfaces, your feet start to get stronger, they start to feel the ground more. It's called proprioception. You really start to feel what you're working with, your nervous system gets more in tune, your brain gets more in tune, and your feet will get stronger. Also, if you're a bit odd like me, and you're willing to invest anything you can into improving your overall performance, you can buy these things. I'm not sponsored at all. They're called Fun Toes, very cheap. I got them on Amazon, and basically what it does is, like I talked about, we're constantly in stiff-soled shoes, and we don't get the mind-body connection to the toes. So these basically provide you with the right feedback so you could feel all 5 toes, and so they're not crunched up together in a sock or in a shoe, and this makes your feet stronger, which is going to make your ankle stronger, your entire lower leg stronger, and the entire body stronger. So you can invest in these, you can invest in Vibram barefoot shoes, but as always, we got to take it step by step. You can wear these outside in your shoes, and you'll feel instantly how much better and more in control you are of your body. So the second tip, I'm going to give you 3 exercises. We're going to do ankle walks. We're going to walk on our heels, we're going to walk on the toes, we're going to walk on the outsides of our ankles. This is going to help you strengthen your ankles, strengthen your calves, your lower legs, your foot muscles, and going to help you prevent any ankle injuries or ankle sprains. So this is what you're going to do. In the beginning, I recommend doing it on carpeted floors. Then you can move on to wooden floors. You can move on to tiled floors. First thing we're going to do is heel walks. You're dorsiflexing your foot, which means pointing your toes to the sky, and you're walking on your heels. You can also do it backwards. I just recommend going for a total of 60 seconds. You can experiment with 1 to 4 sets of that. The next one we're going to do is simply walk on the toes. Simple as it seems. Walk on the toes. Really feel those intrinsic foot muscles, those calves. Walk back, same thing, 60 seconds, 1 to 4 sets. And the last one, most important for those ankles, is just walking on the outsides of the ankles. And like I said, if you have any pain, do not do this. Walking backwards is a bit more difficult. 1 to 4 sets, 60 seconds. If I didn't just have surgery a couple weeks ago, there's another one we can do, which you can also try. Be careful with this one, because if your mobility lacks, it's going to be hard to get that ankle up. You can also walk, I'm not gonna try it, you can walk on the inside edges of your ankles. Try it out, experiment. Let's get into the third tip. So the third tip for you guys and girls is single leg balance exercises. No matter how advanced you are, you can do these. I have every single one of my clients do these. I do these all the time. Excellent, like I said, to strengthen those intrinsic muscles of your foot, really get in tune with the ground and feel your feet. And they also activate other parts of the leg, challenge the core. They're excellent to do in a warm-up, in an activation, or in a prehab session. First one I like to do is a simple balance. Very, very simple. You're really trying to engage this quad, isometric hold here, and you're just balancing. So, trying to keep that chin back, decent posture. You can be leaned forward because you're trying to get into this quad, and you're also getting into the toes and the foot. And by putting your arms out, you really engage your obliques and your core. And you want to be, you can let your pelvis tilt anteriorly. So just, tighten the core a little bit. That's it. The next variation, which I also like to do, same type of thing, but you just put your toes up, so it's going to engage this tibialis here, the peroneals. So same exact thing, a little bit harder. And you're just gonna, same thing, toes up, balance. And usually I go 2 to 3 sets of 60 seconds on both legs, of course. As you get more advanced, you can start playing around with moving the leg, but as always, start simple. Let's move on to the fourth tip. So, fourth exercise to strengthen the feet, strengthen the ankles, strengthen the lower leg, calf raises. First, you want to start unweighted, so you can simply just do, calf raises here. Really try to hold the top. Also be good for your balance. Next thing you could do, single leg calf raises, hold on to a wall. Obviously both legs. And then as always, as you start to get better, you can add load, add some dumbbells, and do the same exact exercises. Calf raises, hold at that top, really feel the calves at the top, really use those toes, the balls of your feet to drive off the ground. Sets and reps for those can be higher, I would say between 20 to 30. Really find that mind-muscle connection between the mind and the calves. Let's go on to the fifth tip. So this is towards the end. Tip number 5, train barefoot. I put this towards the end because I don't want you to do this right away. And as always, it's a progression. You walk around in your house barefoot. Then you strengthen your ankles, you strengthen your calves, you strengthen the muscles around the foot and the ankle region. Then you can progress into training barefoot. But we don't go 0 to 100. We don't go not training barefoot to training our jumping exercises, our strength exercises barefoot. I would say in the first 2 months, only do your warm-up, your dynamic stretching barefoot. So that's about 15 minutes. As you progress, month 3, month 4, you can move into strength exercises. If you feel good, month 4 you can do a bit of low-level plyometrics barefoot. Then, at about month 5, month 6, you can fully transition to training fully barefoot, or you can invest in some barefoot shoes. Most gyms won't let you train barefoot if they don't know about physiology and anatomy. They're gonna give you BS because they're gonna say, oh, it's unsanitary, this and that. Also, one of the major things is you want to be careful not to drop a weight on your foot. Sounds very stupid, sounds very simple, but I've had a couple people that I know who have done that. So you want to be careful. I actually have a pretty funny story in Lithuania. When I was over there, I was supposed to sign for a team. Everything fell through due to these EU issues they have with the visas. Long story short, I was training barefoot in the gym in Lithuania, and I guess the people were complaining about me, the people going to the gym. They told one of these girls, she was actually real hot. She came up to me and she was like, "Can you please put your shoes? It's stinky. It's not sanitary." I said, "Damn, I didn't know my feet stunk." So yeah, be careful with those feet. Let's move on to tip 6. So the last tip for you today, sitting ankle work. Very simple. There's many things that you can do when you're sitting. I used to do this when I used to go in the sauna, or if I was sitting on a bus, sitting on a train. There's a couple exercises you can do. One of them is literally just pumping your ankles back and forth. Next thing you could do is ankle circles. Just, twist your ankle in a circle one way, the other way. And then the third one, the last one, is just tracing your alphabet. If you've ever had an ankle injury before, I'm sure you've done this. All you're doing, you're using your big toe as the pointer, and you're drawing. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I hope you know your alphabet. So you go the whole alphabet, do that about 3 times for each of those exercises. Do 3 sets, feel it out. Obviously do it on both ankles. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this video. Very requested video. I hope it helps you out. As I always talk about, one of the most important things is to take care of all the little stabilizer muscles. Not just compound movements are number 1. They're king. But you can't forget about the accessory, the secondary, and the stabilizer movements and muscles, because that's what's going to keep you on the field. That's what's going to keep you in the game. And as I always talk about, there's no point in trying to optimize performance, get yourself better, if you're getting injured and you're out on the field. Most important thing is for you to be on the field, you to be training. That's how you're going to get better. If you enjoyed the video, please click like, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, let me know what your favorite exercise was. Shoot it out to friends, share it. I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel, trying to make you the best footballer, human, and athlete you can be. Let's keep getting it. Stay healthy. Deuces.